Tim and Tony podcast brings you
the Mild Manner Movie Review with your host, Tim.
and Tony. On this week's episode, we will be talking about Jingle All the Way.
Along with everything else happening in the geek world.
Are you not entertained?
Cool party.
Great Scott! I have an army.
We have a Hulk.
People don't forget.
Welcome to Earth. I'll be back.
You play ball like a girl!
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass.
Fucking spectacular.
All right. How was your short week?
It was good. It was good. The work was kind of slow, but it's the holiday week, so everyone's kind of not really doing much.
Same.
It was pretty good.
We both did see Aquaman.
We did.
I thought it was great.
I had a lot of fun with it.
Yeah.
There was even a couple. Do we want to do like a full one?
Probably
or just
do a spoiler
one
later. Yeah, that we'll post. Might post it before this one even.
Yeah, we'll see.
see what happens. But yeah, for non-spoiler, I don't know. They did a very good job on the villains. All their costumes were great.
Oh yeah, everything.
I mean, we've seen pictures of them, but it's just awesome to see
seeing
them.
it with everyone else together was great.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it was.
I could see why some people wouldn't like it, but
yeah,
not really though.
I could see what some people were like. Oh, there's the dialogue is too quick, or there's not enough big moments, or it like cuts away too quick. But it's a comic book movie, and it played like a comic book movie. Yeah, that's why I liked it.
Yep. And then I also finished Titans. Season finale came out the other day.
Okay, yeah.
That was awesome.
I read some interesting things where I was like, ooh, that would be kind of cheap if
they left it a huge cliffhanger leading into season 2. Kind of knew they were going to do that. But they had they did like an end credit scene, which was awesome. But half of it got spoiled for me, but not the other half, because I kind of saw it coming. I saw an article, and the thumbnail was very obviously what it was.
I hate when they do that. I forget what it was, but it was like
this character coming to Titans, and then it was that character's logo, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
Of course it is.
You could use like a giant question mark or something.
Right, yeah. Even that. And I don't know if this is a spoiler, but an article I read was like, oh, no. I think it was just more what it could be, but it's like, oh, this is the Batman fights a dream. I'm like, that would be very shitty if they just did or like why it should be.
Yeah.
It's like, that's, I don't know.
It was good though.
But I haven't caught up yet. That's the other.
Now you can binge them though.
Yeah, I was gonna say all in a row, right? Just knock them all
out. And then I also watched on Netflix The Lobster, which came out a few years ago with Colin Farrell and Rachel Weisz.
Okay, I remember hearing a lot about it.
Q from the new Batman. I don't know what his real name is.
Q from the new Batman?
Yeah, from the new Bond.
I was like,
we're talking superheroes, and B from the new James Bond.
And that's
that Q.
Okay.
The younger guy.
And that's not the dude in Mary Poppins, right? That's just another.
Oh, no, that's the same guy.
It is the same guy?
the same guy.
Oh, okay.
That guy. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And then, John C. Reilly's also in it.
Oh.
It's a very interesting
movie. Lobster.
It's like
isn't it like they have to
have to find someone like to couple up, otherwise they turn you into an animal. And Colin Farrell's choice is a lobster. Yeah. I think John C. Reilly's was like his choice was a parrot, and like the movie starts off, he's got a dog, which is his brother, because he couldn't find anybody.
Okay, so yeah, one of those type of
it's
movie.
A very dark comedy.
Oh yeah, that sounds like it would be.
Yeah, it was interesting. I liked it.
Yeah, I think I started to watch. There was on Netflix. There was like a Doctor Strange movie. And then the first 5 minutes, I'm like, I've seen this already.
I've seen it.
So I stopped watching it.
I did watch the Making Fun though, which was awesome. Yeah,
I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I did like how they followed like people who were
like
fanatics.
Actual collectors and like real fans.
of
So
like, and everyone was like a fan of something different too, which was interesting.
Right.
Like the certain people like just like the cartoon ad mascots,
Yeah.
and then they like evolved into
Everything
like movie
else.
characters, TV characters, and
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
his office is awesome too.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
the new
all
owner.
all the Batman stuff.
Yeah. I want to. Yeah, I need to go out there. Yeah, I did like the.
That would be a fun trip.
Pun intended.
Yeah. Ooh. Yes. Pun very much intended.
All right, so let's jump right into our first segment.
Clark Kent, just a mild-mannered reporter.
He doesn't want to be famous, and I'll make him infamous.
General,
Haven't you ever heard of freedom of the press?
I'm not a cop. I'm a reporter.
Gossip, rumors, panic in the streets. We're lucky.
Vicky Vale. I'm intrigued by Alex's giant bat story, so I've done some...
Oh, the Batman.
Nobody cares about Clark Kent taking on the Batman.
It is not. I resent that. Slander is spoken. In print, it's libel.
The police won't help. The press has to do the right thing.
You serious?
All right, first up on the docket is we got our first look at the live-action Aladdin movie.
Yes, we did. Some more of the characters.
Yes.
Basically, instead of just Aladdin.
Yes. So we see Will Smith as the genie, and Naomi Scott.
Yes.
The Pink Ranger.
The Pink Ranger.
as Jasmine. Yeah, I guess everyone's complaining that he's not blue.
Except he came out and he's like, "Don't worry, I'm blue 90% of the movie." So
I guess
it's
that's
like
him in disguise when he's walking him.
it's probably gonna be like when the genie's not changing forms from the animated one.
Yeah.
When it's like just them two, which is totally fine. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's not blow the budget on one thing. But
I would have been fine if he was like that the whole time. It
yeah,
wouldn't
like
bother
I'd be
me.
okay.
Yeah. I think we got a couple
a
other
couple
ones.
more, yeah.
Like them talking, yeah.
Right. So yeah, that'll be them. But when it's him changing all the stuff around him, it's probably gonna be blue.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with.
And then people are complaining about Aladdin not wearing a shirt instead of just a vest.
Okay, that one I could see, but it's like, all right, it's 2018 in a Disney movie. You're not just gonna have a shirtless dude running around.
Shirtless dude.
Okay, then Jasmine's wearing too many clothes then.
Yeah.
For like, if we're doing that.
People like to complain about
Yes,
stuff.
they always nitpick something, and this hasn't ruined anyone's childhood.
Yeah.
Although everyone's saying it has. Also, Hellboy released a new poster in a trailer, which we'll talk about later, and it's coming out April 12th.
Another movie coming out in April.
Yeah.
There's like, I think Godzilla King of Monsters is coming out in April.
I think March, April, and May are going to be big movie months.
I think April might have like
April's
might
big,
be broke.
Yeah. Might have to bring my own popcorn. Actually.
Yeah.
Save some money there.
And then next up, Benicio del Toro joins the cast of Dora the Explorer as the voice of Swiper.
Swiper, no swiping.
This is going to be interesting. I don't know what...
Is
gonna
this
be
going to be full live action?
I don't know.
Like,
or is like Detective Pikachu, Swiper's going to be all animated, CGI
I'm kind of
type.
excited for that movie now. When it's like, okay, weird, Pikachu's going to talk, but it's Ryan Reynolds, so that kind of makes it...
It makes it a little
makes
better.
it a lot
Yeah.
better. Dude, well, I'll do a segue. Did you see the picture that Ryan Reynolds posted?
Yes.
With him, Hugh Jackman, and Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah, at the Christmas party.
The Christmas sweater party.
They tricked him into wearing the sweater. That was good.
That's hilarious. And then Stargirl cast Henry Thomas from the House on the Haunted Hill as Dr. Midnight.
Yeah, we talked about him getting cast, but we
Yeah.
couldn't remember who he was. Or what
Right,
his
yeah.
name was.
We
We knew that
who he was or
Dr.
what he was-
Midnight was cast.
Who's
so.
your daddy and what does he do?
Yeah, so that's Who got cast as
Yes.
him. They've been casting a bunch. I don't think I'm going to be able to keep up with.
No, it's like every day or every couple days there's new.
I think they might even try to get a Jay Garrett.
Oh, really? Oh,
which
wow.
would be interesting for the JLA.
Oh, I mean, John Wesley Shipp's going to be a busy guy.
And then next up, this is kind of just fun commercial news, but Macaulay Culkin recreates Home Alone scenes in a holiday Google ad for Google Home or whatever.
Probably, I think it was Google Home.
Yeah.
Or like one of the hubs or whatever.
Yeah, this was good though. What's my plans for today? You have the house to yourself. Sweet.
You're home alone.
He's jumping on the bed. And, what is it? He has like the Roomba, has all the cutouts, like how he has in the movie.
It was one of those where it's like, all right, that's a solid ad.
Yeah.
And then we also got a first look at Aquaman for Young Justice.
Yeah, Aquaman.
That's why I was kind of like, yeah.
But I mean, he's in the Aquaman's suit
armor, yeah.
Yeah, so that
he trained with under Aquaman.
Yeah, and Mira.
Yeah.
So I mean, I wonder if something happened to Aquaman that he's taken over for him. That could be something.
That'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how they cross over the Justice League main members with this. Because, I mean, they did it a little bit throughout the series, but...
Yeah, not much, though.
Like,
no. I mean,
it was like 1 or 2 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, a season, if that. And then last up, we got our first posters for Doom Patrol. I mean, we've seen 4 of the characters already.
Yeah.
3, because Chief is now Timothy Dalton.
Really?
Yeah, they switched the actor. So I wonder how they're gonna. I wonder if they're just either gotta explain it away or not say anything.
They'll probably won't say anything, or it'll be like a throwaway, like. Hey,
I had surgery. You look different.
Something like one of those.
Yeah, and then we got a little teaser we'll talk about, but I don't know. I think everyone's complaining about Cyborg, but I mean, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's the TV version, so it's gonna be. Not as
it's better
CG
than
heavy, yeah.
Smallville.
Yeah, that's for sure. So I don't know. People, like you said, people like to complain.
Yep.
All right, now it looks like it's time to talk about some new trailers.
Coming soon to a theater near you.
First up, we got the Hellboy full trailer. Or full intro teaser trailer, whatever they want.
I thought this was supposed to be
whatever they want to
darker.
Yeah, it looks like very
it looks
fun.
exactly the same as the Ron Perlman ones. I mean, I like those ones, so like it looks good.
It'll be good, but and everyone's like, "Oh, I can't see Hellboy. All I see is the Stranger Things."
I can't see him at all. I don't even hear him when he talks.
No, it's like, all right, yeah, there's Hellboy. That's
yeah. I don't know. I wonder if maybe we just got all the funny scenes.
Right, yeah, and it'll probably be a little more serious.
But I thought it was supposed to be, that's the only thing that's throwing me, is I thought it was supposed to be serious and darker than
the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we will see.
Yep. Next up was a trailer that came out, Then Came You. I don't know if you saw this.
I don't think so. It
was with the girl from Game of Thrones, Maisie
Williams.
Yes, and then the kid from Ender's Game.
Okay.
And like I don't know.
I can picture him, but
it looks interesting. Like a drama.
Yeah.
Type movie, but it looked funny too. I don't know. Looks good.
Every time I go on YouTube to our channel, and like I'll see like all the recommended ones, I'm like, oh, okay, now I'll start. That's how I usually watch the trailers.
Yeah, this one popped up, so I gave it a chance.
I'll add one on at the end because I saw one that I don't think that's not on here. But the next one, we got a Brexit HBO film trailer.
Yeah, with Cumberbatch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
As the lead,
as the main character.
Yeah,
because that whole thing's going on
still.
Yeah, Google News just has like, oh, Brexit, Brexit, Brexit. I'm like, I'm over here. We already cut off from them, so it's fine.
We're already cut off. It looks good though.
Yes.
And HBO films are pretty good.
HBO does their homework and they get everything done.
And then next up we've got a MIB International trailer, which looks awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be another fun ride.
Like what is that? I'm partnering you up with our best agent. He's like sleeping at the desk.
I was doing my daily meditation.
It's my
This one I feel like is gonna be. There's a lot of like meta jokes in it, especially the last scene in the trailer.
Which I'm trying
when he picks up the tiny hammer and throws it.
Oh yeah!
It's like, whoa!
And we get to see a noisy cricket.
Yes, and the
those posters too, or like the paintings or whatever. One's them taking out the cockroaches. from the first one.
Oh yeah, it's from their silhouettes.
The other one looks like it's Liam Neeson and Chris Hemsworth fighting
them doing
something in Paris. Yeah, so that should be
that's gonna be
awesome.
Yeah. And then we also got a trailer for Schooled, which is a Goldberg spinoff.
Looks okay. I like Goldberg's, but it's
gonna say, this one show somehow it's still on, and I've never tuned into a full episode. I've only seen like the clips.
Yeah.
How they do. I like how they do like the themed episodes.
Yeah, of all the 80s.
Yeah, and all that
movies.
Stuff. That's probably how it still gets.
Yeah, this one looks like it's Barry, the middle child's fiance now, I think, in the series, but the girlfriend at one point is a teacher at the school they were at. So like Tim Meadows is one of the teachers or the counselor. And God, what's the coach's? I can't remember the actor's name, but he's in a ton of stuff. He's in like Old School, and he's in all those movies. Hangover.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy that gets them married in Hangover.
I haven't seen The Hangover in a while.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else he's in. But those characters are great. So this show should be okay.
Yeah, so that should be at least get a season run, I would say.
Yeah.
And then we got the Doom Patrol teaser.
Yeah. We kind of touched on it. It was just like them taking a family photo, which was pretty funny.
It wasn't like it was literally a teaser for once.
Yeah.
Not like a trailer teaser where it's the beginning and then it cuts away and it's like a whole full thing. But yeah, it was just a tease.
Yeah, I did like Negative Man. Smile? No smile?
Yeah.
Smile.
What are we doing?
Am I the only one that gets red eyes? Was good. Yeah, I liked it though.
Okay, those were our new trailers, and
Did
now
you have another one.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Before
I
you
am
forget.
I totally like an hour from now I would be like, oh, that one. I believe the movie was called Greta. It was with why can't I think of her name? Kick-Ass.
Oh, Chloe Grace
Moretz, yes. And it was like a weird kind of thriller. Yeah, mystery thriller, I would say. Maybe kind of horror. Okay. Where she finds like a purse that an old lady left on the train. And it's got her ID in it, so she goes there and drops it off like, oh, he lost his whatever. And then they start hanging out a bunch, and then she finds in like a closet or something, like 10 or so of the same bag with the same ID. Okay. So clearly the old lady's done it before.
Yeah.
And then it turns into like the old lady just snaps and is like, no, I kill people. Like, it gets real intense. So that was the other trailer that I saw based on the other movie trailers that we watch on the channel. But now that we're finished with trailers, it looks like it's time for some TvT Trivia.
Truth is, I am Iron Man.
I'm Spartacus!
That guy.
I'm Batman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm Wayne Brady Betts!
I am your father.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I
Yes, I'm Batman.
I'm rich, biatch!
This week the theme is Jingle All the Way. You're one.
I'm
Or
one.
you're level 1. It's like the first. I was still able to hear, so everything didn't just go away.
Yeah. So
okay.
you're up first.
Yes, where's 79? 78 we didn't do trivia, right? We just did the facts?
Yes.
Okay. So last I don't have the full points, but I have you got 3 1/4 points last week and I got 3 last week. 2 weeks ago, I'm sorry.
2 weeks ago.
Even after I just said it.
And this is going to be our last point one, I guess.
Yes.
Because we're going to switch it up.
Where
to
I'm
not
gonna
make them so difficult, and
exactly.
And then kind of just pick our favorite ones that are interesting about the movie.
Yes. So this week I will look up the final points and we'll have a final point tally, which I'm sure you'll end up on top somehow. But I'm doing the numbers, so we will find out.
I'm doing the numbers, and unless you're gonna go back and check,
unless someone's keeping a running tally,
who knows?
I'm gonna come out victorious.
Unless someone's got a running tally.
But I will go first this week with my Who Am I? I got my start in film and went on to do television mixed with TV roles.
I'm gonna go Jim Belushi.
That is a good guess, but that is incorrect. My second one. Played college basketball before moving on to my acting career.
Is it Sinbad?
It's another good guess, but that is incorrect.
Oh.
My third fact. My movie roles are small, but my TV roles are big.
Is it The Big Show?
It is The Big Show. Also, a.k.a. Paul Wigged.
Yep.
But yes, it was The Big Show.
But he was the giant.
He was the giant.
When this movie came out.
And then the last one. I am known for my wrestling career on Raw and WWE.
That would have given it away very easily.
I would have hoped that would.
Yeah. So I got one.
You got one, yes.
All right.
I'm in trouble.
All right, my Who Am I? I am from Michigan.
Wow. I'm going to go with the... Jesus. The radio DJ.
Incorrect.
I'm in trouble.
I served in the United States Air Force as a boom operator for a KC-135 Strato tankers. It's those things that fill up the jets. Thought that was kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And not a single actor is coming into my mind. Is it the guy who played Turbo Man?
No, incorrect.
Okay.
But
Not
fun
Arnold,
fact,
but...
he was... oh no, the guy that played Dementor was Two-Face in the animated series.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'll look that up.
All right, my third one. I was on Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Wow, that's... I'm even cheating and looking at the
I'm
list.
even cheating.
Jesus. Phil Hartman?
Incorrect. All right, so my fourth one, I actually did it how we're going to do our future Who Am I's.
Oh, okay.
I did the top 4 IMDb movies for this person.
Oh, okay. That's
is
not going to help me.
Jingle All the Way. Good Burger. Coneheads. And The First Kid.
Sinbad.
Yep.
About halfway through, I'm like, it's going to be Sinbad, too. Son of a... That's a quarter?
Half.
Half. I knew it would have been Sinbad.
Or David Atkins.
Either would have been acceptable.
Either would have been acceptable.
All right, my second trivia question. What radio station did they go to?
I have no idea. Is it like a bunch of letters?
It's 4 letters, and there is a number attached to it. So I will let you guess.
KTZR.
And a number?
4.
Wrong.
Damn.
We'll start there. Wrong. It was KQRS 92.
So
you got the K and the R in there. So you hit something. You hit something going for you.
Yep. All right. There's like a range you can hit that I'll allow.
Oh boy.
A $50 range for this one.
Oh.
What is the average price for a Turbo Man action figure right now?
It's on eBay, isn't it?
Yep. I knew you would know that one, so I had to look them up.
I definitely didn't go on eBay either. So you're giving me a $50 range?
Yeah, if you
like
say
the
a
Price
number,
is Right?
Yeah. If you get it in that
up
range.
or down, or 25-25.
No, I got just $50. Like if it was 0 to 50, if you got it in between there, you get it.
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's not 0 to 50.
I'm gonna go 225.
That is low. It is.
Oh, it's probably like 4 something then.
It's between 350 and 400.
Oh.
There were ones that were for like 225, but that was like that's the bid right now.
Oh, okay. So not like the what you
some
can
of them
actually...
are going for like 800, but right in the middle.
Because that was the only. I'll add into this fact kind of that Turbo Man was the only doll they created.
There was I did find a Dementor.
They did do that, but then
it was worth a ton of money on eBay
because they only did probably like 1 or 2. Because even Sinbad was like he got like a prototype one, and they said send it back. We'll give you a full when we do produce it, we'll give you one of the new ones.
Yeah,
they never did. They never produced a new one, so he never got one. All right, so my number 3, and I don't think we've done this yet, but when I was making up the question, I'm like, I don't know how we haven't, but true or false? I don't know how we haven't done that before.
Think
maybe once
when Tim
did it.
Tim did it. Well, neither of us have ever done it though.
No. But I was like, I like this. Okay, true or false? It was Turbo Man was also named Turbo Tim.
False. It was Turbo Tom, wasn't it?
It was Turbo Tom or the Turbo Guy. Or Turbo Guy.
All right. My third one. What toy did Myron not get as a child? He does the whole commercial, which I watched the commercial. He does it very good.
Oh, what does Myron not get when he was a child? Oh, it was. Polly Pocket keeps coming into mind, but that's probably a totally different movie where they're like, I didn't get this as a child, and now I did. It was like a Commander something. That's my guess.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
It was a Johnny 7 OMA gun. 7 guns in one. One-man army.
Damn it. Apparently I don't know about as much as the movie as I thought I did.
I thought you would have that one.
Yeah. I didn't even write it down. Okay. I have 3 more.
I can do 3.
I could do 2, and then 1 could be like a fun.
Okay.
Who was the smallest Santa?
Vern Troyer.
Damn it, yeah.
Mini-Me.
That is correct.
Okay. For the reindeer contest, right before Arnold breaks the door, someone was calling in. What was their guess?
The Michael Jackson's brothers.
Yeah.
It was Tito. I don't know his brother. Tito's the only one I remember.
Randy, Tito, and Jermaine.
Yeah, Tito's the only one I remember.
I'll give it to you.
Okay. Now there might be several answers, but I'm looking for my answer.
Okay.
Whose first movie was this? What actor's first movie was Jingle All the Way?
I want to go Chris Parnell.
Is that your final answer?
Sure.
It is. It is Chris Parnell. Cyril Figgis.
Yep. I was thinking about doing him for my Who Am I, but I think
there was for my Who Am I. The kid who Arnold steals the remote control car from.
Oh, the kid from Big Green and
is that what he's from?
I'm pretty sure, or at least Little Giants. I don't know if he's in Big Green. He's definitely
Little Giants. I think. I don't think Big Green.
He might be in both though. He was in like all those movies though.
Big Green is like my favorite movie ever. But I was gonna do that kid because I'm like, he looks so familiar.
It's definitely he's the kicker in Little Giants though for sure. I'm 100% on that one.
That's got to be what I was picturing from them.
Okay, so for my last one, the story is based off of what toy craze? And then I'll give you a two-parter.
What was it actually after?
No, then what craze hit the year this came out?
I do know this one. It's Cabbage Patch Kids was the craze they based it on. Mm-hmm. And the one that came out was Tickle Me Elmo.
Yes. I would have accepted Power Rangers for based off of too, because it was right around. Because I think they rewrote it when Power Rangers was coming out.
Well, if you look I think the TV show that like with the Dementors or Dementor and
it's based off of
Power Rangers. It was, the worst part about prison, the Dementors.
The Dement.
You mean like from Harry Potter?
From Harry Potter. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so my bonus fun fact one. When Turbo Man saves Jamie, what is he referencing when his next quote?
Star Wars, yeah. Here's my fun one. Turbo Man's red suit was modeled after what DC comic superhero?
None other than The Flash.
Yes. Yeah, and then the other one I had, which we brought up, was that the guy playing Dementor was Two-Face in the animated series. Which makes 2 because Arnold played Mr. Freeze.
And, what did I read about that? I think it was with Jim. Like the password was Batman Smells, and it's like he was in Batman, so that works nicely. Okay, so I got 2.5 points this week, and you got a 4-pointer this week.
Whoa, impressive.
Maybe extending your lead.
Maybe.
Maybe we ended up with 4 points each this week.
Maybe we're gonna tie.
Spoiler: we will tie.
1,000,000 points each. All right. Now that we're done with trivia, let's move on.
It's now time for the main event.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The moment you've all been waiting for.
Hold on to your butts.
A review of Jingle All the Way.
And now for a short summary.
A father vows to get his son a Turbo Man action figure for Christmas. However, every store is sold out of them, and he must travel all over town and compete with everybody else in order to find one. All right.
So I got distracted by the picture. I thought he was wearing a giant gold watch.
You know what? I looked at it. I'm like, damn, that's probably would have been better, actually. But I'll go first with my top 5. My number 1, the parade / the fight that they have at the parade. At the end battle. Just the fact that the whole thing of it was... It's like, okay, you're at a holiday parade, and then some people are probably like, oh, this is the best show I've ever seen in a parade. But no, that's just everything went wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that was ridiculous.
My number 2, the radio contest with the reindeer names. I don't know why, but that scene's always stuck out when like Arnold's running and he's going through the list.
Of them.
It's always
I could do this all day, and Sinbad's throwing stuff out of the bag,
trying to like slow him down.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That also kind of helped me to remember the names of them when I was younger. I was like, okay,
I still
Arnold's
probably couldn't get it.
Honestly, I probably Dancer, Prancer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Dancer is one, but my number 3, the store scene when like
the first
one, yeah,
not the bouncy ball.
No, actually, technically both store scenes, but I wrote like that's kind of like how Black Friday is now. Where
when they plow the guy over.
Yeah, there's just people everywhere and like
both
fighting
of
with
them,
everybody.
Though, yeah. Someone multiple people get trampled in both of them.
Yes, exactly. Or just like how everyone's frantically trying to buy the one thing, and the workers are like, "Yeah, you're screwed." My number 4 is that you can definitely tell that this is a movie set in the time of when it was filmed. So like how in the radio station it was like he gets pushed into the cassette wall.
Yeah.
They all start falling on him. That was just like one of the things, but like the whole movie in general just kind of had that feel to it. And then my number 5 was all the Santa Clauses. So like
that Santa scene.
The Santa scene.
Also like bring it back to your last one, all the payphones that he uses.
Oh, yeah. It's like, gotta get to the payphone.
Yeah. And always works out someone's at home for
exactly.
to answer.
Oh yeah, someone's there. And then my honorable mention, I put Chris Parnell, but that couldn't be extended to like all the like
the Big Show,
the Big Show and Jim Belushi and
Mini-Me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like all the small characters who made cameos.
Yeah,
helped out.
Yeah, Vern Troyer looks so, I don't know, just young.
Yeah,
almost,
yeah.
Like compared to like Mini-Me, which was only like 2 years later,
couple
3 years later.
Yeah.
I love when he gets punched. All right, so my top 5. The first one's got to be all the bombs at the station. The first one where it ends up being like a Christmas toy or whatever, or a Christmas I don't know, jewel box or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like they all freak out. And the next one, used one of the my quotes is from that scene. Where he's got the bombs. That's all I'm saying.
Well, like 2 of your quotes are like
directly
exactly.
right there.
I thought that, but the whole thing is hilarious.
Yeah, just keeps pulling stuff out. Then number 2 is the Santa fight.
Yep.
Just what you said, all the Santas. But I love afterwards he grabs the fake badge and pretends to be a cop. That works in movies way too many times. Does. Just one time that person should get arrested, I think.
Exactly, and they'd be like, that's fake. You're
it's clearly fake.
You're impersonating an officer. So.
Along with the crime you're doing right now.
Exactly.
Then number 3, like you said, the Turbo Man fight at the end in the parade. It's just so dangerous.
Exactly. Like when the tree fell off the roof, that would have just snapped all the way down and fell. That would have just like stopped here.
Yeah. And like that's when she finally freaked out, the mom, which goes into my later points. But yeah, but then like even him putting the stuff on, he's like, "Don't worry, he's got brain activity." Like what? Like why am I wearing this? 4 is got to be like the Sinbad and Arnold duo is just perfect.
Oh yeah,
they play really well off each other. I guess they both improved a lot.
Which is like, I mean, I could see Sinbad improvising a little bit more, but like
no, but I could see because Arnold definitely improvised punching the reindeer.
Okay, yeah, I'm sure there was a lot of.
I'm sure he does a lot of the one-liners himself.
Well, I forget now. I think now, like in interviews, when people are like, how did you come up with all your one-liners? He's like, well, some of them were written, but some of them I'm like, all right, I'm gonna make this the line of the movie.
Yeah,
which is hilarious.
The line of the movie. Then next is the reindeer. It just keeps attacking him, and then I love that.
Good doggy.
Yeah, he punches in the face. Says like that's you started it, and then I love that he's sitting and having a beer with it afterwards, like pouring it into the bowl.
Yeah.
Then my honorable mentions is kind of like yours. Pick Phil Hartman and Jim Belushi. Just did great cameos. Chris Parnell, like all those guys did. But those are my top 5.
It definitely added to the movie.
Yeah. So a few problems.
Yeah, I guess kind of. I'm piggybacking off of yours, kind of, but like, and I'm kind of in this boat too. But like, people who wait till the last minute to Christmas shop, or it's like where you're going to the mall like Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Trying to go to Woodfield on Christmas Eve is a nightmare.
I don't know why
one you can't get in and out. It's like
I think parking lots are the worst.
Yes, that's really the main problem.
No one knows
but yeah, that's how you avoid this situation, the movie situation.
Yeah.
Where it's like the most popular toy you need to either get as soon as it comes out, or you're paying astronomical prices for it.
Yeah, now it would just be you go on Amazon, 1-day shipping.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, I'll pay that much.
It's even easier to do that now, and you don't have to go to the store.
Yeah.
And people still wait till the last minute.
Alright, so mine is... Oh, the mom is just as bad as a parent. He's a terrible dad.
Oh, yeah.
Awful dad. Like, his assistant reminded him multiple times to leave. Was still late. He probably would have been late even if the cop didn't pull him over.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so then, like... But she's, like, yelling at him. But then she just lets the kid run to the parade by himself, and... It takes a very long time to realize that none of this is an act. This is not part. He was never part of the show, so none of this could be played
nice,
out. Yeah, took her way too long. And then number 2 is Doll. They keep saying Doll all the time.
Oh yeah.
At least an hour into the movie, Sinbad finally is like, "It's an action figure," but I'm pretty sure he was calling it a doll earlier too.
Give me the doll.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like no dad would call his son's toy a doll, though. Also,
no, it would be action figure or
toy. Just
toy.
Yeah.
Toy then action figure, I would say. But yeah, you're right there. All right, now we're gonna move on to some quotes.
It's a good picture.
Also, Matt Stell says hello.
Oh, okay.
Just a little shout out.
Shout out.
I'll have to put that down. Mark that time. But for favorite quotes, my number 1 is when Arnold breaks into Phil Hartman's house, and everything just goes wrong.
Yeah,
just one thing to another.
One of the 3 wise men's heads on fire.
Yeah. And then Phil Hartman goes, "Not Balthazar." He's just like, no. My number 2, which I'm surprised you didn't have it, but it's Turbo Time.
I saved that. I let you have that one.
Yay. And then my number 3, actually in this scene, of the picture.
It's like right before this picture.
Howard goes, "You guys are nothing but a bunch of sleazy con men in red suits." Jim Belushi goes, "What did you call us?" He says, "You heard me right. Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals." And Jim Belushi says, "At the North Pole, them are fighting words, partner." And then they start the brawl scene, basically.
Square up. And I love it. He grabs his beard.
Oh, yeah, and that knocks him back. And then immediately after, when the Big Show shows up, he goes, "I'm going to deck your halls, bub."
Bub. All right. My favorite quotes is the cop they keep running into. But, gentlemen, we've been duped. This is nothing but a harmless Christmas package. Then they cut to, like, Myron running down the hall and Howard. And Howard's face after the bomb goes off, just like, oh god. And then Myron stops. It's like, that was really a bomb? This is a sick world we live in. Sick people. He like freaks out. And then this and then this is literally the scene right before. But I think I like this line better.
Oh yeah.
When he pulls the package on, he's like, saying it's a bomb. He's like, "I work at the post office, so you know I'm not stable. Tell him." Then Howard's just, this man is totally insane. He's like, "Thank you." And then you said earlier, the Santa at the door password, Jim Belushi, jingle bells, Batman smells. And I think, what does he knock? Jingle bells on the door?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Those scenes are just great. This does have a lot of quotes.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, a lot of like smaller parts that you can quote from it.
Yeah, then recasting. I wasn't sure if I was gonna, and then I thought of this one.
Right?
So,
yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like yours.
Yeah, I typed in comedy duos as if I couldn't think of two, but
that's what I did after I put this to see if I could think of any more, but nothing really popped.
Okay, so for mine, I picked Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. So like 21 Jump Street.
Jonah Hill would be
Sinbad, yeah.
Okay.
Which that's the only problem I have with yours is like the height difference.
Yeah.
Like that would play into it, but you could still do a movie like that. But so like Channing Tatum's taller than Jonah Hill, but I was like, that still works.
Yeah. And
it's still really
not as bad though as mine as The Rock and Kevin Hart. But I think it'd be funny to see Kevin Hart as a mailman, a tiny one.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Especially just the one scene that came to mind was literally one of your favorite ones is when they're running. Oh, like I could picture that scene in my head, like The Rock just going way past Kevin Hart,
bolting. Right
past. I mean, I'm pretty sure they've done that scene in Jumanji.
That's exactly.
So I could see that.
That would definitely work for it.
Yeah. Any final thoughts?
My other pair would have been Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly.
Okay,
you could probably pretty much just pop them two in. And it would work.
That's a good one.
For final thoughts, I don't know. I think I've said it before, but this is like one of my favorite Christmas movies, without Christmas in the title.
Without Christmas.
But it's just one that I remember being young and watching. It was all the VCR would just go rewind it and play it again.
Play it again. Yeah, this is a good one. One of Arnold's better like family movies, I think. Yeah.
A lot of other people included on like the worst Christmas movies list.
Yeah, but
it's like there's nothing wrong with it.
Have you watched any of the Lifetime or Hallmark Christmas movies?
Who are literally just copying and pasting the same exact plot of every movie
every time. Yeah, final thoughts. This is a good one.
It's a good one to see for sure. It's a good family movie.
Yeah, I like this duo, and it's surprising that they never did anything else together.
Right, yeah, this is the only thing they've ever acted together in.
I guess that I don't know did you get the end credit scene? They did it at the end of the credits originally, but I think the new versions just play it right after the last scene where she's like, "Oh, what did you give me?
Where's my present?" He's like,
It would have been funny to see a sequel with him and Sinbad again. Somehow they
both forget.
Sinbad always found him too. Like, did he have a tracker on him? That's not a complaint. But it's just like he always ran it. Like pushes his car to a random diner, and Sinbad's sitting at the counter.
I've been waiting. He just turns around. He's
I've
been waiting for you.
Yeah, if Arnold would have just been like, "How do you keep doing this?" Just like one time would have been great.
That would have taken another step.
But yeah. This is a great Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
So now we're going to rank our top 5 Christmas movies without Christmas in the titles.
Yes.
We already ranked Christmas.
Christmas with Christmas in the titles, which I definitely got this list right.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Right off the bat. I didn't have to edit it again. So my list, for my top 5, number 1, Elf. Number 2, The Santa Claus. I'll extend it to all of them, but really just
one.
The one, yeah.
I agree.
They kind of go downhill after.
I've definitely seen 3, because that's Jack Frost one.
That's the one with Martin Short.
Yeah, and then 2, I'm pretty sure I've seen it, but I don't remember.
2.
You Need to Find a Wife, right?
I thought that was 3, but yes, that's 2.
That's 2. I think I've seen parts of that one. I don't think I've seen.
I think it was the Santa Claus, the Marriage Clause. Is what they refer to in the movie, but yeah, it was the Santa Claus.
Like that, yeah.
Where it was like his son's teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. My number 3, Polar Express.
That's a good one.
Number 4, Jingle All the Way. And I really wanted to leave my number 5 on the last list, but it didn't. It couldn't have been. But my number 5 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer / Frosty the Snowman.
Like the
So like the
animated
Frosty and like the stop
motion.
or like the doll ones.
Yeah, stop motion.
Yeah. Rudolph.
Yeah.
Yeah, those classics.
Classics.
And then my honorable mentions: Scrooged, Bill Murray, Batman Returns. I had to include that. And the third honorable mention: Home Alone.
All right.
Some people may be upset that's not higher, but get off me. Don't at me. Don't at me. Don't at me, bro.
All right, my top 5 with Home Alone a little higher, but my number 1 is
a little.
Yeah, it's pretty high. My number 1 is Miracle on 34th Street, both original and the remake. If I had to pick,
if you had to, one or the other,
remake.
See,
but I love the trial in the old one better. Yeah. I think that's better.
That's a better scene. See,
they each did different things.
I didn't include it because I don't think I've seen them fully. Either of them.
Fully.
Yeah.
I love those movies. Then 2 is Elf. Just
we can agree there.
Modern classic.
Yes. Which is 15 years ago. I was watching something that was 15 years ago when the movie came out.
That's like the newest one on this list, though.
Exactly, because all the newer ones are all like the Lifetime ones.
Yeah.
That's what all the movies are.
Oh, no. Actually, I do have another one. I'll throw in my honorable mentions.
Okay.
All right, so 3 is Home Alone 1 and 2. Just Kevin McAllister's great.
Yes.
Die Hard for kids. 4 is Polar Express.
Another great.
Tom Hanks.
Yes.
Yeah. 5, Jingle All the Way. I also had switched this list around 10 times.
I was gonna say, yeah, your list kept kind of fluctuating.
Then honorable mentions kind of in no particular order, but the Santa Claus, just one though. I don't think I'd put the other ones on the list because
you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
I will
just
watch
the
Santa Claus during Christmas, but I won't go out of my way to watch.
Oh no, to watch the other ones.
Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The stop motion one is great.
Okay, yeah.
Scrooged. All right, Die Hard I'd put in here, but that's on its own list, I feel like.
I think we've ranked that already.
Yeah, that's on its own. I just have to bring it up, though, so that no one
there's
else...
There's no way we can't bring that up.
Scrooged, and then a newer one, 'Twas the Night. Or with Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I think I've seen most of that, yeah.
That one's good. And then I thought of one for the last honorable mentions would be Office Christmas Party. It was a good one with T.J. Miller and Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah. With what's her name too?
Jennifer
Aniston. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but I would. Yeah, those would be honorable mention for this week.
I would put. I'm not gonna put it on the list, but Fred Claus would be the one with Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, I'll put that on my honorable mentions.
Only because
also one of my favorite quotes, not even in Fred Claus, is from Parks and Rec. When he's trying, John Ralphio and Tom are writing a speech for Andy's wedding, and he's like, joke, Vince Vaughn quote, and he's like, from Swingers to Wedding Crashers, he's like, Fred Claus. It's like one of my favorite lines.
Forgot about it. But they also, apparently, I don't remember seeing all the movie, but they filmed one of the scenes on Nagel over here.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
I'll
have to watch it now.
It was like a crashing scene on a sled, I believe. So,
okay.
And I tried watching it to see it, and I either don't remember seeing it in the movie or I just wasn't paying attention.
All right. Before we do the wrap-up, kind of explain what we're doing next week. We're just going to pretty much wrap up all of 2018.
Yeah.
So our favorite
all of
movies.
All of year one.
Yeah, year one. Year one in review.
TNT year one.
Movies, TV. I could probably rank games.
Yeah, I could probably.
I think I played a couple new ones. And then comic books and books in general.
So basically just a 2018 wrap-up.
Yeah, just everything we've done.
A bunch of top lists, I think.
maybe even favorite episodes to record. I could do a top 5 of that easily.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we'll mess it around with it, and
we'll have an idea for you guys.
It's going to be one not to miss, though.
Yes, definitely do not miss it.
Yep.
And share it as much as possible.
Yes.
Hopefully that audio doesn't get messed up.
I think it was
it was the preview.
Right? So we'll break
I've
that.
got 2 more weeks to not screw.
All right, so that's been our show today. Hope you enjoyed it.
You can follow us on social media and our website, timandtonytalk.com. And remember, share this with your friends.
And make sure to join us next week for the Mild Manner Movie Review when we discuss 2018.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thanks for listening. I'm Tim.
And I'm Tony, and we are the Dynamic Duo.
Good night.